guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name's Janelle and I upload new videos every week. In today's video, I thought it would be really helpful to put together a very practical unisex gift guide that will be perfect for any budget, and you can kind of customize it to your budget. In this gift guide, I'm going to be focusing on dumbing down how we approach a gift in a way that will make it really easy to give gifts that people truly appreciate it and feel seen when they get. So if there are men and women in your life that you find very difficult to shop for, you're gonna want to keep watching this video. Let's get right in. The first thing I'm going to touch on isn't really a gift, but it's going to be really helpful when picking out a gift, and that is on being intentional. You're going to want to be intentional with the people that you're shopping for all year round or months leading up to Christmas. When you're around them, actually care about them and actually listen to what they're talking about, what they're displaying interest in. When you are being intentional with the time that you spend with people and you're actually listening to what they have to say, it makes gift giving so much easier, and then you'll be able to pick on cues and hints on gift ideas way prior to Christmas coming around, and it'll be way less stressful shopping for them. All right, so the first gift idea I think is an incredible gift for anybody in their life, whether they are a reader or not, and that is a book. Specifically these two books, because I think that these books would be great to give just because of how much these books will change the lives of the people that you give them to. The first one I'm going to talk about is Atomic Habits. I've already talked about this on my channel before, but it's basically a book about making tiny changes to get remarkable results. This is a great gift to give to somebody of any age range, of any gender. This book truly changed my life. I've already given this as a gift to a few people, and I already purchased more of these to give for the holiday season. Another really cool thing about that, you can kind of use them as cards, especially if you pair them with another gift. So what I like to do is write a little message or note to the person that I'm giving it to. You can make it heartfelt. You can tell them why you love this book and why when you read this book you thought of them and how you think that they would thoroughly enjoy it too. Then this next book truly brought me to tears, and I think that it pairs so well with this book, so I feel like you could give them these two books together. But it's the Rewired Brain by Dr. Ski Chilton. When I tell you that this situation has changed my life, how I respond to things or naturally react to things, because now I have a better understanding due to this book, like, it just is what it is. These books will truly change your life, and I think that you should give them to yourself and to family and friends, anybody who really wants to better themselves. One of my favorite gifts to give is baskets. All you gotta do is grab a basket and grab a bunch of practical things that the person will like and enjoy. They can be expensive, they can be inexpensive. For girls, I think it's great to put together like baskets with lotions, maybe a fragrance that they like, maybe a certain brand of makeup that they use, their favorite wine or coffee. Everything that I'm gonna mention in this video would work so well together in a basket that you could give to them. I think that baskets are a great way to incorporate gift cards too and make the gift card feel more intentional and thoughtful, because you can put together a basket full of their favorite snacks, their favorite drink, restaurants even, and do a bunch of gift cards to the favorite places that they like to go to, along with some other small little things. Will make a gift that is typically seems unintentional, like a gift card, to being very intentional, because you're showing that you know where they like to go to and you do know the food that they like to eat. Not to mention, I also feel like it's one of those gifts where it's kind of exciting every new thing that they pick out from it. I just think they're great gifts to give. I love receiving them, and I also just genuinely love to give them. All right, the next gift, glassware. You could do so much with glassware, and I think a really cool thing to do with glassware is pairing their favorite drink or coffee with it. For example, this is one of my favorite coffee mugs from Crate & Barrel. It's very sleek, and I feel like it goes with anybody's design style. Full of these coffee mugs, along with their favorite Nespresso pods. They have an espresso, they have a Keurig. You can give them this with the K-cups, and if they don't have either, you can get them this with some Starbucks coffee grounds or a really nice gourmet coffee. They're gonna get use out of it. They're gonna use it on their day-to-day. These little beer can glasses are my favorite. I love to drink iced coffee out of them. I drink a lot of my green juices out of them. I got these from Amazon. They came with a pack of 4. You can get them this glassware with some glass straws and like their favorite cold brew. You get the idea. You put it together, maybe throw in a book in there, or you can make it a whole little basket arrangement. Another really good gift idea that I thought would pair really nice if you got them, like wine glasses. This is one of my favorite wine glasses. It's from Crate & Barrel. Super big, and it just looks like very nice and luxurious. You can obviously get them their wine glass with their favorite wine. One of Alex and I's favorite more bougie wines is the Meiomi Pinot Noir. So anyways, you can get them the wine glass, their favorite wine, and then you could put together a basket of charcuterie if they like charcuterie, or you can put together a basket with like their favorite snacks along with a nice book or something cozy, and that would be like the gift of night in, cracking open their favorite bottle of wine, having a nice wine glass, and their favorite snacks. I feel like when you put it all together in a basket like that, you're like gifting an experience that they're going to be able to have with that gift, if that makes sense. This next gift is so random. I feel like any adult would thoroughly appreciate this gift, especially if they are a side sleeper, and it is a pillow cube. Very random, I know. Alex and I got these for Christmas last year, and it truly changed our life. Made of a really nice memory foam material. Since it has this nice little cube shape, it nestles perfectly on your shoulder and neck, so literally when your head hits the pillow, you will fall right asleep. It's just like such a good gift to give, and this gift will keep giving to you all year long, and honestly for as long as this thing will last, because there's nothing better, especially as an adult, than the gift of a great night's sleep. This has changed how I sleep at night. Look, I get the best rest, and it's all thanks to this pillow. Another really good gift idea that I think everybody could love and get use out of, lounge set or matching set, whether it is just like a loungewear piece or a jogger set. It's a really nice gift to give, especially if you invest in like a nicer quality one that maybe will be a little bit more expensive, because nobody likes to spend money on loungewear, or at least a lot of people don't. But now that a lot of people are working from home, it's a lot of people's most worn pieces in their wardrobe. You should be spending money on them, and they are going to appreciate that nicer quality and feel on their skin if it's given to them as a gift. I love the Aritzia TNA boyfriend joggers paired with the TNA boyfriend cropped hoodies. I think that these make a great gift to give just because they're so thick and cozy. If they live in a warmer climate, they have like a terry cloth one. They also have like a thicker cozy fleece that's perfect for colder climates, and I just think that these are great to wear around the house and also wear out and about. Another really good gift, a pair of Uggs. These are the Taz Mules, so they kind of look like slippers, but you could also get away with wearing these out because to me they don't look too slippery. I have the platform version of these. I think a good gift would be to get the regular version of these because not everybody would love the platform version. When I tell you that this is like the most worn shoe that I've worn them every single day since I got them. I wear them around the house, I'll wear them out and about, I'll dress them up, I'll dress them down. Like I truly wear these, and I think what would be great about getting them this specific style, they look like slippers, so even if they're that person that thinks Uggs are horrendous and they would never wear out in public, they are still such a cozy slipper like shoe to wear around the house. Super comfortable, they keep your feet warm, but my feet also don't feel like super sweaty in these, which is kind of crazy. A nice, more luxury slipper to give, but then if they want to wear them as regular shoes out and about, which I encourage them to, I think that they would appreciate it too. The next item I'm going to talk about kind of ties into the cozy set, and I feel like it'd be a really good gift to give along with that. That is the gift of a candle. Now the thing is, candles are kind of like fragrances, and everybody has their preferences on different scents. So you're going to want to be intentional when you are at their house or when you talk to them. You're going to want to find out what candles they like to light or what scents they are typically drawn to. Do they like more fruity, summery candles, or do they like more warm, cozy, or do they like really sweet scents? Once you know the candle that they like, nobody's gonna be upset about having too much of their favorite candle. It's just gonna encourage them to light it more and to not feel guilty about burning through that candle because they'll know they have a couple backups. Also, along with the candle, I think it would be a really great gift idea to get an electric lighter. Alex and I recently got one of these from Amazon, and it just makes your life so easy because you no longer have to worry about when you run out of lighter fluid, and not only that, they're so sleek and compact, so they're not an eyesore when you accidentally leave them out and don't put them away in the drawer that they're in. They're also not big and bulky. They don't take up a bunch of space. Basically, you just slide up this little thing here, and then you press this button, and it uses electricity to light your candle. You can recharge it, so you're never again out of a lighter. This is definitely one of those gifts that somebody wouldn't think to buy themselves, but if they were gifted it, they would love you forever. Another gift that I think would be great to give and very unisex is an Apple Watch. If you're shopping for somebody that doesn't have an Apple Watch, even if it's not something that they've been yearning for, everybody can use an Apple Watch. These are great tracking your heart rate if they work out a lot, showing you how many calories you burned. And I personally love my Apple Watch for when I'm doing freelance makeup because I can see the time really easily. I can also set timers to keep me on track in between clients. And I just feel like everybody will find their use for Apple Watch. It's a very helpful gadget. A gift that I think would be really good to give along with the Apple Watch is an Apple Watch band. This Apple Watch band was gifted to me last year. It's from Amazon, super inexpensive. It was like $18. This Apple Watch band made me want to wear my Apple Watch so much more because of how pretty this band was and how I felt like it went with every single outfit. Not only that, but I also am too lazy to switch out my Apple Watch band when I go to the gym. I've worn this to work out every single day, and it has not tarnished at all. Like, this band is everything. So I think that that would be a really nice gift to give, either with the Apple Watch, or if they already have an Apple Watch, Give them some nice Apple Watch bands so that way they can switch them out with their outfits when they want to be more dressy or more casual. I feel like a lot of people get frustrated, people wearing their Apple Watches to like really fancy events. I don't get why people care so much about what other people do with their lives. But if you're one of those people that get upset about that, just gift your friend a really nice Apple Watch band so that way when they show up to your wedding with an Apple Watch on, they're not ruining all the pictures. Another really good gift that I think everybody could appreciate is any sort of like Google Home or Alexa. They just make your life so easy for setting timers, listening to music, finding out what the weather is like outside. And even if they already have them, it's nice to have multiple of them. They could have one in the kitchen, one in their office. What's really great about these devices is how compact they are. So they just make it really helpful to have throughout, but since they're not bulky things, it's not like an eyesore if you have too many of them. Especially for me, I never thought that I wanted them or needed one, but then once Alex bought one for us, it was like I use it every single day. I'm always asking Google what the weather is outside. I'm always having Google play Christmas music or music just in general when I wake up. I'm gonna touch on another gadget and then I'm gonna talk about another fragrance type of item in a second. But another really good gift that I think is great to give is a wireless charger. This one has an Apple Watch charger and then an iPhone charger. Somebody already has it. It's great to have multiple of these as well to put in different spaces, office, in the living room, in their bedroom. This one is from Amazon. It's super sleek and I just feel like anybody would get this and appreciate it and find it useful. It's just a really good practical gift that they would 100% get use out of. I was just talking about how candles can be sometimes a hard gift to get for somebody. Very similar with perfumes. However, if you do know the scent that they like, you can 100% use this to your advantage. You can either get them another bottle to have a backup of, or you can get them a little travel spray, but you could also look for the matching lotion that goes with that fragrance. So for example, my La Vie Belle fragrance, I can get the La Vie Belle lotion. That'd be a great gift to give to somebody that maybe won't want to go out of their way to spend $50 on that lotion, but since it's a gift, they're going to thoroughly appreciate it. You can get them that lotion with a little roller ball of their fragrance along with something else, or honestly just have that be the gift period. I feel like that would be a really good gift. A lot of fragrances are also coming out with candle versions. For example, there's this Skylar fragrance and then there's the matching little Skylar candle. But even if you just got the candle, like how nice of a gift would that be? Just having your house smell like your favorite fragrance. Another really good idea too, their fragrance doesn't have a matching candle to go with it. Dossier makes dupes for really expensive fragrances. A lot of fragrances I own, I have the Dossier version along with the real version and I cannot tell the difference. The cool thing about Dossier is that they make candles for a lot of those fragrances, and a lot of the fragrances that they make candles for, the real brand doesn't actually make a candle for. That would be a really good website to look for, like the dupe scent in the candle version. If you know that the person you are shopping for does not have an air fryer, get them an air fryer, especially if they live alone or if it's just like them and their significant other. Air fryers are honestly perfect for everybody, but I feel like they're genuinely so perfect for people that want to cook in smaller portions because it just makes it so easy and way less of a hassle than like destroying your whole kitchen. This was the air fryer my grandfather gave Alex and I about like 3 or 4 years ago, and boy has it been used, loved, and abused. I really like the one that my grandfather got us because we were living in an apartment at the time that he gave it to us, and so we didn't have a lot of counter space, so it was one of those things that was really easy to leave out on our limited counter space, but it was also easy to put away if we wanted to open up our counter space some more. Basically, this gives your food the crunch of it being fried without it being fried. I love making chicken in this because it makes it like fried chicken. Drain, like this sits a little bit higher up, so all that fat drains on the bottom, and somehow it still makes everything super crispy, but it's not sitting in that fat. You don't need any oil. Bacon tastes phenomenal in the air fryer. Bread in here and toast it, and it'll toast in like 2 minutes. And then speaking of air fryer and kitchen gadgets, another really good gift I think would be great is an Instapot. I personally do not own one, but I do love my rice cooker and I do love my crock pot. And from what I've gathered, an Instapot is like the best of both of those worlds. And I feel like people nowadays just appreciate things that will make their lives easier. They're cooking at home, they can just throw things in there and forget about it. And I feel like kitchen gadgets like an Instapot and an air fryer, everybody would love and appreciate in their life. All right, so far a lot of the gifts that I've talked about were very unisex. Now I'm just gonna touch on some gifts that I think would be very practical and useful for guys in your life. It may not be the most thrilling gifts, but I feel like guys would appreciate it. So my first gift idea is any sort of sports gear from their favorite sports team, whether it's a hat, a hoodie, a tumbler. Oh my gosh, I forgot to talk about tumblers. I'll jump back to that in a second. But I feel feel like guys just love repping their favorite sports team. You can even get them a couple different gifts. Maybe get them a hat from their favorite football team, a beanie from their favorite baseball, something else from another favorite team. And I feel like every guy would genuinely appreciate that, and I don't think you can go wrong with that gift, especially if you get them that gift along with any of the other things that I've talked about, where you made it like a little basket thing and maybe got them their favorite sports gear with wine that they like to drink or liquor that they like to drink, tumblers. This is a great unisex gift. This is not just geared to guys. My favorite tumbler is the simple modern tumbler because it is stainless steel, so it keeps your water super cold for so long. This one comes with a cap where you can have a straw, and I just feel like the straw with the stainless steel keeping the water cold just makes the water taste incredible, and I go through so much water way quicker. But what's really cool about this one is that it also comes with a cap that's made for coffee, so you can also like a hot coffee drink out of this too. Very multi-purpose. Alex recently got a Hydroflask. He's obsessed with it. It has a straw, loves and uses it all the time. And last year we gave my brother-in-law a Hydroflask, and we ended up customizing the Hydroflask with his last name on it, the logo from his favorite sports team, and then put like a little number on there. And every time I see him, he has that water bottle with him and he uses it all the time, and it's just like a very practical, nice gift. So when I was asking Alex what he appreciates getting and what he's gotten in the past, he said that he loves like practical, useful things. Pay attention to what your guy uses, foods or snacks that they like, and you can even put together a basket like that. I think it would be a really cool idea to do a hat or a shirt or a sweatshirt from their favorite sports team, add their favorite razors that they like to use in there. You can put their favorite drink in there, a tumbler in there, and just get creative with it with a bunch of different things that they like. And I feel like they would genuinely appreciate that. Honestly, for a guy or girl, if they work out, get them the protein powder that they use. Alex, I know, uses protein powder all the time, and this crap is expensive, and when you're working out every day and having your protein drink, like, it's nice to just have backup, that when you're out of what you have, you're just thankful that you don't have to drop that $30 to $50 on your next big thing of protein powder. If your guy likes to work out, you can get them their protein powder that they use along with their little like protein shaker bottles. They sell like packs of these on Amazon, and it just allows them to shake up their protein powder with the milk or water or whatever that they use to mix it up in. And I think that would make a great gift, and it would show that you're paying attention to what they use and like. And then another gift idea that he mentioned, because he has some guys in his life that really like to smoke cigars. Alex will sometimes enjoy a cigar here and there. We mentioned a humidor, which is like a box to keep the cigars nice and fresh, and then a nice cigar. Said that that would make a really nice gift as well. And yeah, those were just gifts that I had specifically geared toward guys, but I genuinely think any of the other gifts can apply to guys as well. All right, and then the last gift isn't geared toward any gender, but a really good gift idea that I feel like would low-key be kind of funny is a basket for groceries. So hear me out. With inflation going up, I think it would be a really thoughtful gift, also slightly funny, if you gave a basket full of like somebody's favorite snacks, the favorite food that they like to eat, along with like a Stop and Shop or a Publix gift card. You could give them like coffee and all that in there too. You could also throw in a gas card and just make it a gift of the time. It was kind of like in 2020 when for Christmas people were giving people toilet paper as like a joke, but it was also kind of like thank you, because I was looking for toilet paper for 3 weeks and couldn't find it. I feel like that would be a really good, practical, and funny, but also like not funny, super helpful gift, because people gotta eat, and like these prices are getting like $5 for a dozen eggs is kind of ridiculous. You also never know what somebody's life is like, so I feel like just throwing in any sort of like grocery store gift card would be really thoughtful, and I'm sure very helpful. And all right, you guys, that wraps it up for this video. I know it was very random. There was nothing like crazy mind-blowing, but I really just wanted to boil it down to being intentional and just giving you guys some pointers of what to look out for the people in your lives that you are going to be giving gifts to make gift giving a little bit more easier, and to honestly kind of simplify it for yourself and dumb it down. And it doesn't always have to be a really big extravagant gift. It can sometimes be just a bunch of simple practical gifts that you know that they will love and use. I hope that this was helpful. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. Pray that you all have such a blessed and amazing and safe holiday season. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.